Tallahassee. I spoke to no less than 3 investigators, including the lead senior investigator. I asked them, is there any way that you would consider those particular motions which were brought up at that meeting and which were passed in any way out of order? And I read the minutes out to him over the phone, and he said, absolutely not. He said the fact that those motions were brought up under the agenda item any other business was perfectly valid. So all the legal opinions that I've been able to get have backed me up in assuming that everything that was passed at that meeting was legal and kosher. Okay.
Can I explain?
Well, can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
Can you please explain to everybody in this room what the difference was with the meeting that was scheduled a week before?
Yes, of course.
And what made that legal and yours not?
They're both legal.
I understand that. In their eyes, it's not. So you could explain the difference.
Well, they are saying, I think, both were illegal because they are claiming that the meeting. I'm sorry, this is so complicated. I didn't make it this way. They are claiming that the meeting on 9/25 was the last legal meeting. That's why on their agenda, which is posted on the notice boards, they stipulated that the minutes for that meeting should be read.
Can I?
But we voted. All five of us voted about how many meetings we could hold during the year. And we were, 3-0, we got the right to do it.
Right.
Can I explain about?
I was told by someone that Harold, Betsy, and Nancy went to a lawyer's office specifically about that meeting. They were told at that meeting with this lawyer that it was a legal meeting.
Illegal. It was legal.
Yes, what did I say?
No, I wanted
He
to make
just wanted to make it sure that we all heard
Yes.
it right.
I'm from New York, I have an accent. I asked Harold about this, and he says, no. It was an illegal meeting. And I said, could I see something to prove? So he says he will get the letter from the lawyer explaining the meeting. Weeks later, he hands me
Email.
that's right, the first one was an email from a different lawyer, not Becker and Polikoff, okay? And it said something about Betsy Schwartz and I don't know, something about Jeremy and requesting documents, okay? And I says, what has this got to do? I says, first of all, if you go to a lawyer and he sends you a piece of paper stating what happened, it would have his name on top. It would say, dear so-and-so, in regard to the meeting on such and such a day with Betsy Schwartz, Harold, whatever, Nancy Feenan, this is the conclusion I came to. I'm telling you, this meeting was either legal or illegal. It said nothing about that. And I says, what is this here? I said, do I look stupid? What has this got to do with that? Okay, that was, he says, well, I'll get you another one. Last week, he comes up with another one, and it still didn't say anything.
Okay, I have a question with that story.
Yeah.
Can you please explain to the people in this room that we paid Betsy to go with them, and somebody who is not even a unit owner was left possession of the entire office?
Mm-hmm. I went up to the office just on one of my regular days, just going up, and Dick Lane is sitting in Betsy Schwartz's seat. And
Smoking a cigarette?
smoking a cigarette, with an ashtray full, which is off limits, okay? But anyway, that's beside the point. So I said, where is everybody? And he says, I don't know, they're out. When are they coming back? I don't know. So I don't know, I left, I came back, and Betsy had just came back. I said, where's Harold? She said, he's parking the car. I found out later, the three of them, it was that they had gone to a lawyer. So I says, I don't understand this here. I'm supposed to be the vice president. You want to go someplace, you don't tell me where you're going, which is fine, I don't have to know it, but You leave Dick Lane, who's not even a unit owner, up in this office and you don't trust me? And Harold's answer was, well, I thought maybe you were busy, so I didn't want to bother you.
Can you please explain to the people in this room the threats that were made to you with the taser gun? Whether it's legal or not to have it.
Okay.
Why are we even, seriously, I don't mean offensive, why are we even doing this? Move.
Why? Because
Let's all march over to his frickin' front door and bang
the thing
on.
is, why we're discussing this.
For record. No,
I just want to say what I want to say. I want to say this. Wait, can I please say this?
Jared, you're recognized, go on.
Okay, I'm saying this and bringing it up because once a year, and this is a small group, but once a year everybody comes. No one's involved throughout the year. We all need to be involved throughout the year so the shit doesn't happen.
That's it. Nobody wants to get
Can I
involved.
ask you one question? Have you ever dealt with the office upstairs?
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's going on?
So,
I mean,
folks,
all the questions
to
you're
get back to
asking
what
is-
the motion is,
So it's out.
I understand
So we need to remember that
All right,
no matter what.
thank you for
We
your...
all are, and
Right.
that's the bottom line.
I have to cut you off because, you know, time is passing, and if we don't get a move on, we're going to be here till midnight, so I have to move things forward. But thank you for your comments. I want to just make this general point. We have to proceed legally, all right? And that is why the only option at this stage is the motion that we've just passed, the motion to hire an attorney at River Shores Association expense who is willing to act on behalf of the majority vote of the board, the majority membership of the board. I want to just move on to the next items on the agenda. You may recall that one of the motions which was read out relating to the meeting on 10/12/09 related to the appointments of River Shores representatives on the committee of Middle River Club. We voted on that occasion unanimously 3-0 to void the appointments which were made to Middle River Club back in April of this year. And the reason we did so was because those appointments were not made constitutionally. The condo documents explicitly say that the appointments of River Shores representatives to the Middle River Club Committee have to be carried out by the board collectively. No one board member can decide on those appointments individually. It has to be a majority board decision. Let me finish. This did not take place in April of this year. We were presented with a fait accompli. We were told Harold Willard had been chosen to be vice president, Nancy Feenan president, and Margaret Bouchard as treasurer of Middle River Club. So that is the background to the decision that was made at that board meeting on 10/12/09, the minutes of which we've read earlier tonight. That was the background to our decision unanimously to void those appointments. Now, having voided those appointments, we have to replace the committee members of the Middle River Club. And we therefore need to take some proposals for the replacements to the Middle River Club. Would you like to start, Barbara, by proposing somebody for treasurer of Middle River Club?
Okay, I proposed Margaret for the, I proposed Margaret to stay as treasurer, Bouchard, as secretary. I mean, as treasurer, I'm sorry.
All right. So the secretary has just said that she would like to propose Margaret Bouchard to resume the post of treasurer of Middle River Club. I second that proposal. All right. So that proposal of Margaret Bouchard as treasurer of Middle River Club is unanimously passed. Okay. Proposals for vice president of Middle River Club.
I propose Jeremy May as vice president of Middle River Club.
Yes.
I second that motion. All right.
It has to get done legally.
All right.
well,
Well, you can't,
you can't.
you can't second yourself, so.
All right.
I said.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, the final vacancy is for president of Middle River Club. Do we have any proposals for that?
I nominate Janet Carlucci.
No,
Sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is a board decision.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I
Nice, though, that was good.
thought you were looking to us, so.
No, I'm sorry. This is only the board can vote on this. I'm sorry. I mean, that's fine.
I nominate Barbara Strugel,
Okay. So Barbara Strugel is nominated as
president.
Okay. And so let me just go over this
You
again.
second it.
I second it. Yeah, right. Okay, so just to repeat those appointments, we have Margaret Bouchard as treasurer, Jeremy May as vice president, and Barbara Struger as president of Middle River Club. Okay.
Jeremy, I have a question. Are the people that are, can you only be on the board of the Middle River Club if you're on the board of one of the buildings?
No, no.
Wouldn't it be good to, I mean, you guys have been great, but wouldn't it be good to get more people involved?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, I think.
it would be wonderful.
So why don't you vote on other people?
Because this is only like it's only now until.
Who's going to,
April.
anybody who wants to,
Is this
any of these
going to be five,
positions, speak up.
All right.
Yeah, you can appoint
It's only a
anybody.
Is there anyone? All right. We can always vote again on this. I mean, is there anybody here who volunteers to stand as let's say as vice president of Middle River Club? Anyone here who would like to volunteer to occupy that position?
We have two people from River Bend and River Paris that are on the Middle River Club.
Yes, I know, but what I'm saying to you is, in place of the River Shores representatives that have just been chosen, is there anyone here who'd prefer to be, who'd like to be considered also for those positions? Anyone at all? Anyone want to put their hands up?
Come on, people.
Okay. Any of those positions, president, vice president, treasurer, they're wonderful positions. It's absolutely great to have that role and authority.
Jeremy, no, I don't want it, but really, folks, no, I just want to make a quick comment. Maybe it's best really the two of them do it now until they get to speak with the lawyer.
Right.
Because right now, it's a mess, and they're going to have to work between River Shores and Middle River Club. Folks are doing just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the bond issues.
And
Yes.
I just want to add to what order, please. I just want to add to what Tony has said. I take his point, but we have made a legal decision to replace the officers of Middle River Club, and we have to act on that decision as far as possible.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on.